Get all those little...
That it's orange, it blends in. Oh, put it behind the...
Put what, behind the GoPro?
Behind the logo.
Well, I gotta be able to get to it too. With water bottles in there, so I was thinking here.
No, because then you like ruin the logo. Velcro on the bottom.
Catch that? Oh, backwards. What?
Look out!
That's about the bathroom. Yeah. I have a key. I'll remember to bring it. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
What's up? I'm Jack.
I'm Ryder.
This is Ryder. We got a lot of people over there. We are paddling across Monterey Bay today. It's like 5:30 this morning.
We're gonna leave at 6:30, but we have to be here super early to get everything ready.
Yep. We're getting psyched, and it's about 29 miles across, and it's a fundraiser to help out people who have cystic fibrosis.
So they have to get double lung transplants, and a lot of the times they have to live super close to the hospital, and they'll lose their home, and they can't afford to live here because it's super expensive.
Yeah.
So all the money that we raise goes to help them in being able to give full like medical attention to their kids.
Yeah, so I think overall, out of everyone, we've raised about $50,000, which is pretty awesome. And I have raised like $2,500, and how much have you raised?
I've raised like 3,000.
Okay, stop flexing. Yeah, we're gonna be leaving in like 45 minutes-ish, but there's like a lot of bluefin tuna out in the canyon right now where we're gonna be going over, so there's like so many boats and everything.
You just gotta be careful about that.
Exactly. So it might be a little sketchy when we come out of the harbor, but other than that, I think we'll be good. We should be getting into Monterey like 2:30-ish. 2:33.
Yeah. Somewhere in there. Depending on the wind, maybe 4 if the wind's like a headwind for a few hours.
That
but
would suck.
Yeah, it
That
would.
would suck, a headwind.
But anyways, we're super excited.
Yeah, we're psyched. Oh. I know, it's gonna like ruin my shoulders. I'm not doing that right now. Let's go. I got my suit on.
Right on.
Just like that.
Okay.
Easy stuff.
Y'all missed the sexy walk down.
Hold that little, you don't have to do much. Don't let it drip away. You might want to spin that around, Bubba.
I know. Let's
Jack.
there you go.
Come on, Jackson. Did you get what you needed? I'm filling my water bottle right now. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the same. Ryder was so cute, Rock. He's coming out and he's like, I can't even believe this. I'm out here, miles in the middle of nowhere. I've seen a Opa and bluefin tuna everywhere. It is so awesome. Just stoked up.
Twice too. Did you see the other one? Like the
Yeah,
fin come
yeah.
through right over there. Touch it. It's like hollow. Well, I mean, I know it's hollow, but.
What did you feel like while you were on the water?
So there's like a lot of different stages. Like your arms will start to hurt or your shoulders, and then in like 10 minutes you'll feel like back to normal. Like you can paddle for a lot more, and then it'll like hurt again. But most of the time I had fun. The only like really part that was kind of annoying was when you could see Monterey, but it looked like it wasn't getting any closer, and you were just paddling in what seemed like an endless like amount of water, and for like 2 hours. So that was the only really not fun part, but the rest was super fun.
How did it feel once you were out, like, in the middle of the water?
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a lot more like devious and kind of just like eerie, but it was not bad. It was honestly super cool. One, because it was really glassy. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse of like, I'm like in the middle of nowhere over like a 3,000 foot canyon, but it was honestly not bad at all.
How did you feel once you accomplished it?
Well, I was super excited when I got to the beach, and I made the mistake of drinking a Coke and having 2 bags of Doritos, and my stomach started hurting, but I was super excited, even though my stomach was like not feeling great. But
And how did you feel once you accomplished it?
Exhausted and amazed and happy, and like the last like 5 minutes when I'm coming in from the harbor, it was like it was an awesome feeling, hearing everyone cheer me on, and it made me work even harder. But those last 5 miles felt like 4 days long. It was horrible because we had the wind, and it felt like Monterey was not getting any closer. But it was a good feeling.
I think I got more covered.
What motivated you to do it?
what motivated me to do it was my dad did the paddle like 2 years ago, and it's like a big accomplishment, and I thought it was for a really good cause.
What training did you go to, and how long did you train?
So we've been really paddling for probably about 2.5 months, like to really start training for it. But before that, I like surf literally almost every day. So that's training in itself, but the actual training for it on my paddleboard was probably about 2.5, 3 months. I'm Ryder and I'm 13 years old.
Jack.
Oh, are we going?
Yes.
Oh, what motivated me to do it? Probably one, Jay Moriarty did it when he was 16, and it really just it kind of pushed me to do it, and I kind of wanted to follow his footsteps and possibly go surf Mavericks in a couple years.
What training did you do?
Training, I was usually just paddling, kind of doing laps from like the point to Capitola and back, or I was doing we did a 17-mile downwinder from Davenport Landing to the Hook a couple weeks ago to train for this, which went pretty well. But I mean, if we do 17 miles, and I was on a board that had 3.5 feet less of a length than the one I did it on across the bay, so it was pretty good training. I think I prepared well.
How long did you train for?
I don't know the exact time, but I feel like it was somewhere around 3. Like I knew about it. There's a bee. What are you doing? This guy's following me. It's fine. I trained for it probably like a couple months, I'd say, of like actual training, but I knew I wanted to do it probably 6 months ago when I was like, okay, I actually want to do this. Like, it's gonna happen.